Small Business Saturday is quickly approaching, and that is good news for us, as long as we prepare properly. Events like this are wonderful opportunities to get in front of new customers who haven't heard of us, who haven't tried our products, who are looking to support some new local small business. But that opportunity doesn't come without a little bit of risk. Since we're going to have some increased traffic, any bad days, off days, anything like that that we or our employees are having, that's going to be amplified because more people are coming through the store. So how do we make sure that we capitalize on this opportunity and make sure that the new customers and our old customers have as good of an experience as possible during these events?
I'm your host, Bradley Martin, and this is Clearing the Way, a resource for small business owners.
Number one, probably the most important, staff. You're probably a little understaffed right now, feeling a little extra pressure, a little extra tension, but we want to make sure that if we want our customers to have a great day, first-time customers, we want them to come back, we need to make sure that their experience is good, and that starts with your employees. Let's start with a couple easy ones. You could have some type of an incentive program. So what does that look like? Maybe you, if you hit your sales goals for the day, everybody that worked gets a gift card. Or maybe it's as easy as the team goes out to dinner beforehand, the night before, or maybe after you guys close, you go for cocktails or you go for dinner or something like that. You could also have everybody bring in something, do a little like potluck or something like that. So everybody brings in their favorite dish and you've got that to kind of piece on throughout the day. But something like that, something to make sure that your employees know that they're appreciated and they feel appreciated, and even if it is a little bit of a stressful day with that increased traffic, they at least know that you care. Number two, what does your store and online store look like? So let's start with your physical location, if you have one. Is there dust everywhere? Are some of your fixtures kind of falling apart? Does it smell bad? I don't know. What are those things, if you were entering your location for the first time, what would you think of it? Is it a place that you would want to come back to? And for your online store, are the links all working? Do you have a bunch of old pictures, old pixelated pictures, or does it look like it's not really well put together? This isn't you don't need to redo everything, both physical location and your online store. But if you were viewing them for the first time, what would your perception be? Is it something that would entice you to come back a second time? This video is brought to you by the City of Washington Citywide Development Corporation, the Washington CDC. If you are a business owner in Washington, or you're outside of Washington but looking to expand, or just looking to open a business or anything like that, anything business related, the Washington CDC is here to support that. It doesn't cost you anything to use our services. I'm here to help. We've got plenty of other resources that are available also. Reach out. There's no need to struggle, no need to just wing it through things. If you don't know what you're doing, if you have questions, you just need to talk through some things, reach out. Links are down below. This video is brought to you by the Washington CDC. Now back to the episode. Number three, promotions. We should be locking that down pretty soon here so that we can have enough time to promote those things. You could do doorbusters. First 10, 20, 30 people in the door get something free or a pretty significant discount or something like that. Another thing to consider when you're trying to put together these promotions, what is your product that you are confident in, that if you give it to somebody once, they're going to want to buy it again? Not saying to give these things for free, but offer a discount on just those products. So maybe it's 25% off or 40% off of this one product. It's the thing that you're very confident that if somebody tries, they just need to get it in their hands. But once they try it, they will come back and they'll be a lifelong customer. Think about running promotions on those things to introduce those to new customers. Create those long-term customers. Again, this is a fantastic opportunity to introduce yourself to new people. So pick those products that you feel really strongly about and run some promotions on those things. Number 4, partner with or challenge another business. Pick your neighbor, pick somebody down the street. but let's create a little partnership here. So if somebody comes into your store with a receipt from them, you get 15% off, and then that would be the same for both stores. So they go to them with a receipt from you, they get 15% off. If you're not as keen to do another discount, maybe do some type of a challenge. You're doing a Toys for Tot drive, or you're doing a used ornament or an old ornament drive for your store's Christmas tree. Maybe that's a fun little thing you want to do for the holidays. Well, same thing. Pick another store and make it a competition. So whoever gets the most amount will have make some donation to a charity, or whoever gets the least amount has some type of a punishment. They have to take you out to dinner, or they have to do, I don't know, a naked lap around the city.
We're going streaking! Yes!
Something like that, something fun. Something that creates a long-term story, or a little bit longer story for your customers to follow along with, and a reason to pop into both of your locations. All right, last one, social media. Last up, marketing and social media. So we've got a store that looks great. We've got our promotions built. We've got our partners. Now we need to make sure that the humans of the world know, because if we do all of this effort and we don't let the people know, then we've wasted a bunch of time. So are we going to spend money on ads? What do those ads look like? When are we going to start those? When are they going to finish? What are we going to post? When are we going to coordinate those things? If we're working with somebody else, another partner, another business, is our messaging going to be similar? What is that similar messaging? All of these things are things we need to go through. Treat events like this as an opportunity to introduce yourself to people who may not be familiar with your products or your store or your services. If you were experiencing your brand, your store for the first time, what would you want that experience to be like? What would you expect? What would turn you into a lifelong customer? Think about those things as you're preparing for an event like this. A little bit of preparation can go a long way. If you don't have time to do all these things, that's fine. Do whatever you've got time for, but do something to capitalize on the opportunity. If you need help, reach out, subscribe, like, comment, do all those things. Share this with any of your business owner friends that are stressed out because they've got the holidays coming up. Share this with them. Hopefully this helps. Let me know what you think down below. Thanks for watching. See you next time.